Yes, I am. Heathen! You shall be struck down. But not before you help me. Whatever you're doing that could help me. Oh, that's nice. Of course. I sent the cleric in there. That's funny. So, this is where you revive units. They don't just automatically revive, or you can't use an item, at least not usually. You have to come here and pay her. And you have to do it before the mission ends, or they might turn into a zombie. Which, honestly, aren't very good. So there's a revolution going on. Seriously? Friendly? That's a stupid name, come on. Sometimes the NPCs aren't very good. How about Frederick, you old coot? Anyway, I'll make sure to go into every stronghold. So that's about it from there. I'll move over to the next stronghold. And boys, he just liberated Moscow. Now, see how it said liberated? There's a difference. There's another one that could happen, and that's capture. And when it happens or not is rather complex. Every single unit has a stat from 0 to 100 of how chaotic or lawful they are. From 0 to 100. All the people in the unit are put together, and that's their joint chaos frame. Now, if that's 25 of the morale of any stronghold, it's liberated, which increases your chaos frame. If it's higher than 25, then they capture it, which lowers chaos frame. You can't really do much of anything with it right now, since pretty much everyone is going to be so neutral that you can't really deal with it. You're just going to have to capture or liberate it, depending on what it is. But later in the game it becomes very important when you need to have a certain chaos frame. And let's go into this stronghold. This one's a little bit more informative. Talking about the kingdom this place is. 4 regions. We're of course in the crappiest one right now. How very sad. That's what we're here for. What's up with the sashes? I always thought that was kind of weird. They have weird fashion sense around here. Now, see up in the top left how it says stronghold? You can change that to unit or location, so that it hones in. If I click this right now, that unit would chase after this unit. But I just wanted to go right there for now. Now let's go over to Mangus at this stronghold. This stronghold has a shop. I'm pretty sure in every single map there's at least one shop you can get to. Every single one will have different items, and of course since it's the first one you can get to, it only has crappy stuff. But for right now, the only thing you can really afford is, and not to waste it, is the heal leaf. But you'll want to buy a lot of them. Why? Well, keeping your units healthy and not dead is important. If you don't have heal leaves or something better in every single unit, you're not going to be able to heal, and you're going to die. You can try and have a cleric in every single unit, or be just really defensive, But I tried that. It didn't really work. This NPC isn't very informative or anything. Just talking about his son who's growing out his hair and doing something no one really cares. Talking about stuff that I don't know. Indigo. They don't talk much about Indigo. Now to get him where he needs to be, I forgot to move. I need to change this guy's name. Which reminds me, I'm going to be changing most characters' names to users who watch these Let's Plays. So, if you want to be in this, just make a comment or something, and I'll see what I can do. And my cleric over here got a really good sword that I want very badly, since short swords are really bad. She's not going to be paralyzing anyone. Kinda lame that she shocked her while she was already paralyzed, though. But what are you gonna do? Let's see, I have plenty to talk about. What should I talk about next? I know, soldiers. Those little 3-man units that are really lame and fail are soldiers. You have to use them early in the game to get more fighters and Amazons, which you can then class change to better units. If you don't use them, you'll be out a lot of units. You won't have enough to make it big enough army. Whether it turns into a fighter or an Amazon depends on the leader. Female leader turns into an Amazon, male leader turns into a fighter. Now, they change depending on how many points the unit has gained. And for every battle that's won where a soldier survives, that unit gets 1 point per soldier. So every time this unit won a battle, which is twice so far, it gained 6 points. And once this guy is taken out, and this unit wins, they're going to have 18 points. Now, since they're in units of 3, every third of a health that it loses, one of those little soldiers dies. But they're very easily replaced, so it's nothing too serious. And chase after that guy. Boys should be... Yep, everyone's healed, so they'll be going after him. Okay, let's talk about the little flag right there. Now, every time you move, whenever you move across the map, that flag's red starts going up. Once it hits the top, the unit will be forced to pack up 10 and pack up its tents and start sleeping. That'll leave them very vulnerable, as you could probably imagine. Oh, another item. Altar Resurrection. That's the item I was talking about. Oh, crud. Oh,